Hey everybody, welcome back to Learning Music. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I have 2 videos up every single week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Tuesdays and Fridays, or Saturdays, depending on the day, depending on the time and stuff like that. We also have a TikTok and Instagram that we post on. My TikTok I post on more consistent, along with my YouTube. Where I am doing a 100-day challenge of doing the spider. So if you want to see my progression throughout the 100 days, check that stuff out. And these YouTube videos, man, they're just me practicing, giving you my feedback after each little session or whatever, and kind of seeing what I think I'm doing wrong. If you have any tips, any suggestions, let me know. I'd love to try them out. There's some people who have given me some tips on the spider picking whenever I'm doing that as my practice, and I've taken a lot of that and applied it while I'm playing, and it has definitely been more uncomfortable because I did get a feel for it, and then I get a comment with like some suggestions on how to do it a little bit more challenging, and I've given it a try, and it's definitely benefited in the long run. So today we're gonna go practice the spider picking just like normal, and then I'll probably spend a few minutes on the intro to the other side of Red Hot Chili Peppers. But I was personally enjoying doing the C chord, the G chord, which I was really struggling with last video, and the A minor chord, which I was fine with. And then also, I was kind of just messing around, and I almost figured out how to play the Wish You Were Here song by Pink Floyd. I didn't even search up a YouTube tutorial or anything. For some reason, I was just messing around. Like, I think I may have just been doing like the spider or something like that. And I went like this. I went like that. And like for some reason my brain immediately thought of, it sounded familiar, and I was like, wait a second, what is that? And I kept doing it, and sure enough, it was the intro to Pink Floyd, which I got that figured out. I got that part, but I can't figure out that third note. But I know you go, and somewhere in there it's, well, I can't remember it now. I practiced it. I found out about it 2 days ago, and yesterday I wasn't able to mess around with it. I was occupied with other stuff, so I didn't get to spend too much time on my guitar with that specific area. But we'll definitely mess around with it in this video. You can kind of see me figure out, hopefully, on what the chords are. But yeah, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the spider, so hope you enjoy. So that was my spider. That was my first time doing it for today, so didn't sound the best, but it is what it is, you know. But we're gonna keep on going, maybe a couple more times, and then I'll kind of just start kind of messing around, to be honest with you. Alright, so next we are going to be doing, I think this is a C chord. You're going to have your, I believe your pointer finger right here on the second string. You're going to have your middle finger right here on the fourth string. And then you're going to have your ring finger right here on the fifth string. And then have your sixth string. You're not going to strum your sixth string. It's going to be a 5. It should sound something like that. That's your C string. And then you got your A minor. And then from here, you got your G string, or your G chord. And last video, I was actually struggling hitting this G chord. That sounds pretty smooth. The only thing is I gotta figure out the strumming, because like, I mean, I'm still figuring that part out, because I don't think I'm very fluctuating with it. I don't know if I need to have my arm back more to be able to, like, if I need to have it more on the side. I don't really know. I gotta really figure that out. I guess the proper technique for it, because this feels and sometimes my knuckles, they're hitting the string sometimes, and I don't like that. Does that sound out of tune or something? I don't know. It sounds weird to me. It just doesn't have that punch, you know? Alright, so that's all I really wanted to practice on today, just to kind of touch up on it. I'll probably practice it again later on tonight or later on today, and obviously some more as the week and the weekend progresses. But next, I'll probably spend like the next few minutes just playing, trying to figure out the chords or the strings for that Pink Floyd song. What was it? I think it was "Wish You Were Here." I can't. I'm not too familiar with the. I'm terrible with names. I think it was "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. I think, but I do know that it starts off something like this, and then I believe I was able to figure that out. So I think there it goes down, da da down, and there's two strings that you hit, three strings actually. You hit this one, the fifth fret or the fifth string, and then once you hit the fifth string, you go straight into the fifth string on the fifth fret. I think is what I'm doing. So it goes, and then I think there's another string that you're supposed to hit. I'm not too sure on where it's at or how to get it or whatever, but I believe you do that. You hit another string, and then you hit those chords. I don't know what this chord is. I think this is like a. I mean, it would be an A minor if it were down here. But the only difference is that instead of it being on the second fret, I have it all the way at the fifth fret. And I mean, it sounds pretty on point to me. I haven't really experimented too much with it. And then I know that that don't sound right. It goes ding dong dong dong. Unless you go from this to this, I don't really know. That's what it is. That sounds like. I don't know if that's the right chord or not, but think this is what I was doing the other day was, and then you go down to this one. Okay, maybe it's the third fret then, actually, because that sounds a little bit more realistic. You're able to. Yeah, so you go. And it can't be that chord. But yeah, that's my progression on that. I don't want to spend too long on this. We'll try and keep our videos about 20 minutes. Because I don't really know if I don't really think you guys like to do 30 minutes because just super long time. If you guys do like 30 minutes, let me know. But if you guys prefer like 15-20 minute, also let me know if you've made it this far. And we'll be sure to check them out and see what we can do. Other than that, guys, just be sure to like and subscribe. Check out my TikTok if you want to keep up with my journey with the spider every single day for 100 days straight. We may even bump it up to 200 if it goes really well, which I think I've seen significant progress with it. So we're going to keep that going. And yeah, catch you guys later. Peace.